life is so much easier to handle when you don't care about stuff. It is great. Um, I was a little bit worried about coming to this like social event the other day, just because there are just some people who have not treated me the best, and I knew I was gonna see them. I mean, I wasn't gonna spend much time with them. There was a lot of people there, but yeah, I spent like most of like I didn't do the whole thing where I have to like make the rounds and I like talked to everyone to be like hello. You know, if I saw someone and they were like in my path, I'd say hi, but I didn't make it a whole thing to like have a conversation with everyone and feel and like look like seem I don't know like likable and all that stuff. I was just like there and existing, and it was great. I didn't pay mind to the people who were, have been weird towards me in the past, and because of that, I had like a good time, and I was actually surprised about that because I went into it feeling like I would probably have not the best time, and I actually surprised myself by just letting go and not caring so much that I felt great, and I feel like I had a lot better time than like most other people there, which I feel like is not always yeah, it's not always it's I would say it's not a normal occurrence. Like I would have like a pretty good time, but other people would have a way better time, and I don't know the way that I was moving. Like there was a lot of people that I was happy to see and that I missed seeing, and I didn't get to spend a lot of time with all of them. But I don't feel like FOMO or like regret or anything about the way that I moved. Um, and then I just feel like free. I'm hoping this like continues. That it wasn't just a fluke. I always say that like if something like is going well, I'm like I hope that this is not just like a one-time occurrence and that things will continue to go well. I just have like a better mindset. I don't feel the need to give everyone access to me, and I feel like people need to work at getting access from me. I feel like for so long I've made myself so available to everyone, and it was at the expense of myself that I would try to like deepen connections. Like I put so much work on my end, and so then the other people would not have to do that much work, and that ended up just making a lot of things one-sided. So I'm not doing that anymore. There's actually a couple of people who were like, oh my gosh, we need to hang out, and I'm like, yeah, we do need to hang out, and but like this is something like we've been seeing for months, and I used to like put all of the work in like making sure we hang out and do stuff. And I'm not really gonna ask people for hangouts anymore. If they really miss me and they really want to see me, they can reach out to me. I've had so many times where like people say we should hang out, and then I feel like sometimes people are not like genuine when they say that. They just like feel it in the moment, but there's not the follow through. And I am just going to match people's energy and not ask for hangouts much. If they really want to see me, then they should see me. Um, you know. um, but it was good. I I just feel just good. There's really some people that yeah I could have spent more time with, but they didn't come up to me. They didn't didn't like take the time to like talk to me or whatever. And it's like, I don't know, I was like doing my own thing. It was a little like freeing, to not feel like, oh, I have to go see this person, I have to go talk to this person, I have to do this, I have to do that. I didn't do any of that. I just like showed up, and whoever was like around, I talked to, and it made me like open to, I don't know, just like different experiences that I don't think I would have like gone through if I felt more like rigid in like the way that I approach people. And I'm really glad that I'm doing that, and I'm like keeping up with that. I'm being a lot more discerning when it comes to spending my time with people, um, because I realize a lot of people just like haven't earned my time. It's something I feel like if this was like a different time, I would have felt weird saying something like that. Like, these people didn't earn my time. But I really come from like a place where I used to be such a people pleaser and so afraid with how people saw me and if they liked me and all of this stuff, like so concerned with trying to make friends and keep friends. And they were all from like places of insecurity that it really put me in situations where I was like looking for attention from people who didn't really care to give it to me. Um, and I feel like because of that, I ended up bringing a lot of people in my life who didn't actually care that much about me, who weren't actually like there for me, or the relationship was so one-sided, that it ended up just being the norm that I did everything in the relationship. And because I'm like approaching a lot of things differently, I want to make sure that people are worth the time that I'm giving them. Because when I give people my time, I like give my like undivided attention. Like, the people I care about, I devote time and energy into them, and that is so valuable to me. I care about people so much, and I'd rather put all of my energy and care and time into people who deserve it. And people who don't, I mean, fuck you, I guess. Um, but yeah, it because of that mindset is really just freeing to be like, well, if they really want to like talk to me and hang out with me, then they can put that effort in. You know, it's not me saying that I'll do nothing, but they have to initiate and they have to show some sort of interest. It's like the same um it's the same approach I'm doing now. I just got back on Hinge, and it's like the same approach I'm doing. Like, I'm not initiating conversations, and I'm not initiating dates or hangouts. Um, if they want to, let them do it. I used to do so much, and then it was hard for me to tell who was actually like there for me and who actually cared about me. Um, Now I'll know.